ne Oman so a ye chichiriye Oman Ghana ayo Oman a eye Oman kronkron a foforo no mo tu kwan krampo wa mahodo so no ehwe se wo metumi asam machi aba Oman nyim na enema pani enepa Onyankopon de dum Oman Ghana no wo mo so tumi aba experience bi no ma be nya mo chefan e wo mu eno jo bi be ka kire se media mepese metu kwan na so eye dan na se metu kwan a mesan aba Oman Ghana emu bisa wo se adenti ena kwesi broni hwintiantia wo se na dagire eba Oman Ghana mu ha se wo ba na ono so aba be hwe enwema bia obade Nyankopon edum ye no wo ba be hwebi eno echi so wasan so ahwe na wanya so emfaso it tells you say Oman Ghana Oman kronkron a yendi no ho agro but because of a couple of leaders binu a yenya wo mo e wo manyim no eno nda the country has become something else. I mean to be embodying the bane, and that is the curse. The bane, that is the curse. The woes on this country called Ghana. Eya doso because of the couple of leaders. Binumua yenya womo ewo manyim. Eno ana wie nyensa. Eno tenimbre the America dia kwesi ni say anytime, any moment, any hour, any minute, any seconds bia obenya bia no yamba Oman Ghana hu dawuro yan tonfama amama hodo no mu se ampa ye wo man bi wo ho nimu shira no fefe debi ye behunu Jesus Oman Ghana honwom ene to ye no Oman ye kronkron man yo na so dawuro a yamba mfa for man no esan suni ban bia akandifo mo man mu ede na dinti ama obi kra no oton Oman na ene ya but abuja enanu mbre me ka kira se wunya akwanya to Oman Ghana esan se Oman no ebe ye yie Oman Ghana be yie Oman no remain like this Oman no enkoso anya se yara da Oman Ghana me wareshem wo gidie maba e o me nyankropa me sum nim adom nya me mu se Oman Ghana be yie eno nti enkoso ne to Oman Ghana e so mu adwo na mamu akwa ba me sandase enumre some 10 minutes past the hour 4. Thank God it's Friday. And also me da. And it's a one say me twa me hu sa ate. Me princess sabe ata esi apasua. Na kira say na me krada. Me Friday born mo pede ade no mo fanye but to God be the glory. Yenya nkropon yesom no so. To de bibia krampo enkonkosi aga. I'm not saying say you are like demanding doom for me, no. But minim the entire America sa mame mo adwo na memo akwaba na mensan so and that's for tuning into Wontumi Radio 101.3 and of course Western Diamond TV and we are live on these two medium. We are live on these two medium. So the media bako radio Wontumi Radio 101.3 then Western Diamond TV on your multi TV decoder and to bet me also na wakwa share social media no so say active Facebook edino Western Diamond TV X YouTube bebia ya boso enumbrenti fa comment na fa ko Facebook na fa ko to na medi bra na makenkan ebrepem na medi ama wo text message WhatsApp no so manifa 0248 07 1174 0248 07 1174. And on your screen is a WhatsApp line and a text line 0248 07 1174. Na yending common so through and that menya brepa na makenkan mo messages no e de amamo medin de Okyeremaba AS Enchill the radio PRO matremu a na mitremu e de ama osikeni Frempon manso osi anopai wode yemfamu ewo Western in the morning no esrontino ebrewe du so se Oman Mpuntuo dwumadie no yetumi tina se do ahwe no emienu two solid eyes yedi nkomo and moving forward no yene our communicators in subeshia na omo so atena se na eja nia wo so ewo emaye no omo de ato so na omo ede amaye. So even though we walk through the valley of the shadows of death, we fear no evil, for thou as it was, thy rod and the staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of our enemies. Thou anoint my heart with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal lazina an'amta alayhim, Gairul magdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. Madase enumre nkomo bebre no na wo fie behwe na yesumi esi ne koso na dedi kan entro government communication, entro Minister of States and the government communications menkanesa. He's the same person who is the spokesperson for the President John Dramani Mahama. Na Yero Felix Kwachi Ofosu asem ana meken. Felix Kwachi Ofosu asem na meken. The sort of lies enra. Ehun video ba ye edi ma Ghana for say ye hwe ntie. But me amete ohunu sometimes no. Se wo kasa metie won sem a wo ka no word by word. Sana me ye me nuama. Me ntie ni ragagaga na wo kana say o rap no. That's not how I listen to my things. Se me tie wo bia samua me tie nimpa no na no se ne wo kasa no na no na kambo so up and down no ne buka cavity no me din ka hwe no na ma hwe nimpa na moma me hwe moma wia na ma hwe wa pantan fanfofo na wadada wa pantan na ma hwe no so na ma hunu wo se me egu onum ena ehun tro a wodi twa en menya me hunu se entro ena wutwa se me bese mu no se wo twa ntro a na se wo kasa me din kan tie me hwe wa no obuka cavity no the up and the down lips no me hwe me wia na ma hwe sabe wo moma so me hwe moma so wia na ma hwe wa pantan me wia na ma hwe wo se egu onum a wo de kasa asem no na ma hunu se wo twa ntro ana se wo di ne kore. And another video no machine from crank to crank to bush. Machine from A to Z. Na me hunu se ampa. Wo Yero Felix of Osu Kwatin wo kan no a. Onia and trobebrebe. Ena wo mu aba we person di biribi edisie yan. Aba we endisi aban. Wono mo di biribi esie o man Ghana with regards to the two flights. And they crop on person which is a flight, no, it's more than 2 per another video I share, you know. It means that the flights were more than 2. Sana video is obubumwa etlewo na menya brand numbrei na mebubum send wakan nsem video ni almost 8 minutes 7 minutes 34 seconds ti mam fan 8 minutes and wa ye no de to ni Facebook page enti wo tie me na wo hwe me no ye the video no beto so abrepem na se wunya hwe bia wo hwe video no na watie mu nsem sometimes obi kasa because of ensem wo ka no wonim ho maate wonim baby asam no free by ye abeduru sampempon so no na ye kuru kire de egu nkrata so ama ne se won be damage control ni ntino wo kasa na no fomfom all because wonim de wo ka so wotie na me kan ya beboa pa ama moving forward no even say NDC simple and a sawa abemu biom na say the party NPP and any different party kraba abemu a so mu twan tro abemu say asema mu kan yan tro fita na wo twan tro no wane no kra ebeye pepepepe amu aka say no kra entro no krampo and no kra. You be tempted to believe the lies all because entro no wo me twama ne no kra no pepepepe if I care from aka say no kra so entro and so this administration is hiding something from Ghanaians and me no fam video ni here no e bia na want to entie no verbatim mbebubumu na afei ye bi say hu nsemfo bi e video no a enra Yero Felix Kwachi Ofosu, Minister of State Government Communication, spokesperson for the president or to the president. The video here.
What to me FM 101.
Dedi kind. Yes, thank you so much. So that is the video, no, but member audio no why prepare na me de amount. Video no awa me bum na me ye ni mienu a me ye ne say first flight no. What can some bebre no had for first flight no ho. And what tidura second flight no. Why such a handsome man, such a nice gentleman. But the money a man so on no and then na ho afa ene sanya why that cool type no a money a man and mfa because when a communicator I intro and sometimes don't na echa such a nice man ebusua dia me kan ni na sa me hwe woni pa ho a me de charge no wo so hunu bi wo hunu mo a mo hwe Western Diamond TV no se wo tie radio obetumi so e dia to TV no so na wa hwe no video no e TV no so. Whilst listening to your radio, many only issue, but the radio no share video no, you better see it na what me ahwe. The kind on the first flight. Ebusami bubum na menya bra tre ekruche ni negu grant as was say. The purpose of the flight arriving in Ghana, the purpose of the flight arriving in Ghana or landing in Ghana airport. The first one was say the flight originated from Rwanda and Angola. Loaded with oil drip. That is oil drip equipment. Tio. The flight originated, just say flight no free Rwanda and Angola. Loaded with oil drip equipment. Just say and Sembia Yera Reverend Stephen Enchill Fudgio, Member of Parliament for Asin South. Waka send cocaine, a suspected cocaine. And US dollars binum and the kumono. Wajia to Mr. Flight to be Oman Ghana. Ye wiem changing na be to international airport no. Nanso sani yera intim for no allege say cocaine and some currencies be and na wo mu no. No kre. Na mum ne kra wo mu say plane dia baye. Nanso na ye oil drip equipment and gumu. 2 lubricant aye loaded dia go jerrycan mu and na was a flight nim. Na mum flight enya technical fault internet say technical stop no gina ni atumi ade siesie e was sa cargo flight no ehun. I say anti-knock flight and the registration number that is 12BK registration number CBK 7037 and ebedru Ghana ha on the 12th of March 2025. Dimechi na yedi nkomo me no mienu na yedi nkomo Dimechi na at the end of the day se mimpo se na me ka say yentro no aha na upo aka de ye even more than ya me kan ye nya me ka se me susu yentro no e bia na okwa aka more than ya me kan ye because ensem wo ka no ase ye ya ne ene entro no ene no kra na wa asem no aye pepepe they hiding something from Ghanaians. They hiding something from Ghanaians, and that is the reason why in minority, I say, one joint security, investigations into that because we jam it, you may go back also 1 year. About we are no appointees and penny and they will go round about beating around the bush, merry go round, can somewhat try at their choma penny. Now I say on the 12th of March 2025, this cargo flight with the registration number Medema Wano was entering the European Union (EU). One market him, but Rwanda are plenty free airban. One more any certificate to carry out that requirement, and it's now some back Ghana 10 years plenty free Rwanda airban. EU European Union or market no one this certificate to me a JDA was EU countries no emu. Treno so to and Ghana hano. I was saying, come scanning any screening, but Rwanda for any sa a candy no metum dia pen your kayano any chemo de buy so that is the reason why one bar Ghana Kotoka International Airport near was Swiss cargo facility bia and no Kotoka International Airport we metumi aboa to carry out this requirement and that is the reason why here plane no eba Ghana and that is the first flight. Now I say ebra wo bedru Ghana no ebra wo bedru Ghana no wonya engine blade fault. Engine blade fault. Nti mo amunim wiamhia ho komodie munim yie no ye ka bi se engine blade the fault no edian san yera fellas kwatchofo so catch Ghanaians that plane na dika no enya engine blade fault and a severe oil leakage. Yeah, some kurani plane na every one that ebedu o man Ghana mu ha no plane ni siwa ni hu sa fai ni oil no esoso ni oil no severe oil leakage nti awose efre na wo mamuwo nimdia engineers ne ba no betumi esi ade no ano nti plane no de ntia ya man ni see Ghana with a landing permit to what he said no with a landing permit no just say na wonya engine blade fault 2 severe oil leakage that required attention and it is a man Ghana kakra na we do almost 13 days our Ghana ha because from the 12th of March 2025 you know plane no our Ghana ha di ni nyumedi opeso di bia de opeso ye bia we ya kopim 25th of March 2025 answer was ebu ni katem esanko na watire mu se ebra sa 40 plane nisi wo no another plane abaye to evacuate the cargo ni chese enwema na ewo mu no that is the friend say oil na ewo jerrycan mu no ni ade na akeka no ene sa oil drip machine na equipment no na ewo mu chese cargo no befa na wode ko ebusua we first minka na senkra anaso so ara we the first kozi wonjinzo first announce story and ya to ya kire we na me ametia nyame na meto akire wo na mom the NDC led by the Minister of State and the Government Communications, who is the spokesperson for the president and a member of parliament for Abra Asebu Kwamankase, Yera Felix Kwatchofosu. I like him so much, but just that ejumani adiama no ejuma bi enene character no enko. Ejuma na ye entro na ye defend no enene character no enko. And na anasisam ne yeto ediche Ghana instead of telling us the truth. Ye to anasisam and I check Ghana for. So this is the first anasisem. Yemra second anasisem second flight and so. Was here fellow Hoka 800 XP. Hoka 800 XP with a registration number 823 AM. 823 AM. Now, a from Ahmed company. Woman operated this airline. No, Birmingham, your friends, a company fencing, a country. No, Birmingham was at the end of high. One or more. I'm not operated this airline. A friend, Ahmed. No. Now this plane also about Ghana from Spain, Gran Canaria. I want to free by ye. What by Ghana on the 20th of March, and we here second plane also by the first plane no war Ghana second plane no about Ghana land or Ghana the first plane I want Ghana after the second the other plane about evacuate. The cargo free the first one in Accra because the first plane free Ghana on the 25th of March and then the second airline and I say flight and also about Ghana on the 20th of March 2025. Now I say the purpose also a technical stop. So the first plane technical stop. The second flight is also technical stop. Into na enya technical fault. Into also mujina in profile Ghana. Now second one I say a free BB refueling just say ye be fueling no and a crew rest I was say crew no so a wo mo ba be ye adwuma no so wo ba wo meje wo mahome tefan crew rest na say one landing in Ghana plane no develop a tie burst ne tie paye eno nti e ma ho kwan say ye betumi ene ni e friend say landing gear no problem ba ho nti ma ho kwan se ye mama nkrofo free company nim aba Oman Ghana mu ha na o matumi aba be siesie sa plane no na ne tie apai na ye de another plane so ba ya na tie aeroplane tie egum na erade ama be grand etimi Yet another aeroplane eba Ghana ha. Na ade wo ma ye ka aeroplane tie. Se wambra no me replace tie na plane de na abase apan no. I mean fancy na we de anansesam bi. Yeso mo enye yi. Oh yeso mo enye yi. Sa anansesam we. Yeso mo enye yi. Ene ba cho momie tie fellas kwatwe fosu kakra. Ne nsemi okeka kan ye. Ye wi afa ne matie si ye galamse ene ho nkoma hodo bi na ntino mane no so saba me pese me bo audio no fa no the first airline and the second airliner wono ba Ghana ha dwumedi omedi ye no se na ma chekire mu no ebia na media mi ka obefi so Okyeremaba na wo ha nani aka nsem a eja enye no kre but utie free fellas kwatwefo so ano and dey waka se NPP aban pese omuye bribia am NDC abe omba ye yame ya aduma ochinechi 7th ya na ombenya 3 months no ye pese ma Ghana fo hu omo se omuye aban bia omusa so aban boni de bimba da enu ti omo start suni ban bi sa no but we dey atra akọ overboard atra to the extent say the national security and the security apparatus no enim atwitwiru from yentie no yewra fellas kwachi ofosu na yewia oh my yera me voice you ntino okay ntino mommy ekotie no TV no so mom na
I can report to you that because he knew he was peddling total falsehoods and lies, he now claims after being invited to assist with investigations that he was speaking on behalf of the committee that he was part of and that the views he expressed were not his personal views. So because of that, he says he's unable to cooperate with the security agencies. I say that he was peddling falsehood because the facts as they exist vary completely from the claims that he made. When he made that claim, he was only seeking to peddle falsehood in a bid to undermine the confidence that the people of Ghana have in this government. The truth is that 2 aircrafts with completely different purposes arrived in Ghana, and their arrival was perfectly legitimate and they were here for very genuine reasons. The first one is an Antonov flight 12BK with registration number CVK 7037. Now this flight essentially is a cargo plane which arrived on the 12th of March 2025. Now no plane arrives in Ghana without a landing permit. So this plane secured a landing permit with number GAF/TMAO/25/7863. Now the purpose for arriving in Ghana was what we call a technical stop. Essentially, this is a cargo flight that was destined for the European Union market. And European Union regulations dictate that some specific regulatory requirements be met before any plane of that sort can enter the EU. Now, this plane originated from Luanda in Angola. It was loaded with oil drill equipment and lubricant oil, which were contained in jerrycans. It was headed for the EU market. Now, Luanda does not have the certification to carry out the sort of requirements that this plane had to meet before entering the EU market. Now, the specific requirement is a scanning and screening RA3 procedure, which is a requirement to enter the European Union. Luanda doesn't have it. The Swiss cargo facility at the Kodoka International Airport has that certification, and they can do that kind of scanning. Whilst here, it developed an engine blade fault. Its engine blade was damaged, and then it was also detected that there was severe oil leakage, which required immediate attention. For that reason, a replacement aircraft, URCEZ, with registration number CVK 7007, was brought in to evacuate the cargo. The aircraft that was damaged remained here for 13 days. That is between 12 March and 25th March 2025. After it had been inspected by aviation security officials of the Narcotic Control Commission, officials of National Security and National Intelligence Bureau, no contraband or unlawful commodities were found on the aircraft. Now, the second aircraft in question is a Hawker 800 XP with registration number.
Mebra penny, I was also a year, Miniam Panso Medinachi. On your friend Isaac Intino, wedding como, will feed you now. Yan Twansuna Shan, you may be swa, and this Yabai, one more contradict almost severally when in opposition. Na MCF on fa Yera Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Minister of Interior and Foreign Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs. Ne nkomo bi okodi ebra okohia Benin. Fo bi no mu ne ade a wodi nkomo concerning the COVID levy. Sir, abawe betum kura ayi COVID levy de firi wa. Aje se ne next budget mu. Ne next budget mu o. Ano betumi ayi COVID levy no e de firi wo. Nti se MCF ewo sa eye Samuel Okujato Ablakwa says government to scrap COVID-19 levy in next budget. Na yebisi an say sa no mo ka kire yen in opposition na question bi a me bisa. Sa NDC ka kire nse wa mo ba COVID levy wo me yi de free wo, betting tax wo me yi de free wo, emission levy wo me yi de free wo. Na ekoba ne sana ne yes, e levy mo yi, betting tax mo yi, emission levy must sign a bill no amende I act of parliament. Na akoba ne say na COVID levy nko de mo yi. Na nde ye ba beto anansesam fro so e de ache Ghana fo. Say ansa na e betumi ascrap COVID-19 levy no. I just say next budget mu. Number 2 next budget in 2026 de na and I say mid year budget mu asem e na mu ken. The same NDC for yanso Yera Thomas Nyako Ampem, Deputy Finance Minister, wanso beka kire Ghana for so say NDC aban we betumi eyi COVID levy de free wa. I just say ending of ebia this year and omo hwe so betumi eyi COVID levy no e de free wo. Mame keke Okujeto Ablakwa den yes. So that is Thomas Nyako Ampem, Deputy Minister of Finance. I say COVID-19 levy to be abolished by end of 2025. Deputy Finance Minister. So contradiction here. Because 27th of March at exactly 8 a.m. and this portal omo blogging this story. Na enre yanso enira Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa so call I think it's Benin. Na wodi ku oka say se betumi ascrap COVID levy no a just say next budget mu. It's why a story. And why anu asem ene yemfa emfa nya djuma e wo manyim. Na we mu kwa na meka so mu yenketwa. Empeni form wo party nim. A wo mu Frank Akurani ebra na campaign. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer then and why president of Ghana. E kan ye tinsa enswende be yi wo ma komano atum as a COVID no wo ma mbɔ ho wa. Mama meke ko Okujeto Ablakwa den kakram yi a na ma ba asem no eso. Was the Minister of Foreign Affairs Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa has revealed that the government will scrap the COVID-19 levy in its next budget, addressing hundreds of Ghanaians residents in Benin. The minister stated only one more tax remains for the government to scrap in order to fulfill its promise of removing 4 taxes imposed by previous administration. The audience erupted in applause, and cheered as the foreign minister highlighted that the betting tax, e-levy, and emission levy had already been scrapped following the president's assent to the bills on April 2, 2025. And when Akwakwaje fans ewo eye Benin, ebro sia Ghana fo bi no mu a wono mo ewo Benin. Na de ntia me say way story way e contradict with ni o ankasa kan ye. Ebra no mo wo opposition na ye campaign na wo mu di atro de acha Ghana for say yentu abanfa ma no mo ba e-levy den levy COVID levy won ba ye ba abolishing na. Let me start from the guru the ogboro nankasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ninsem yo kan ye bra na wo mo iya campaign in opposition na wɔn ka nsɛm biara de afa NPP ho ma NPP ayɛ tatantan wɔ manyim sɛ na bɛyɛ Ghanafo betumi gyina soɔ ato abɛde ama wɔn NDC ampa Ghanafo so tie ntoro bi a wɔn di kyerɛ wɔn yɛn Ghanafo binom yɛ ka ho yɛn ne yɛ Ghanafoɔ afei wɔn nya tumi ne bɛtena so a wei ka story foforɔ wei so ka story foforɔ onua so ka story foforɔ obia ne nea wɔka nanso ɛbra no mo opposition no wɔn man kasa always they preach virtue but they practice vice. That is NDC for you. Yenti Excellency John Dramani Mahama no nsɛm ka kyerɛ yɛn yɛba asɛm no mɛsa kyerɛ mu biem na mede amount tie ne kakra
Enkwada so emabunu omunye adwuma nya no kakra oto peta 1000 Ghana biaba ezu anya omope na omode to betro adwuma ni honti enti unya kakra no akoto na 1000 bi epie 2000 epie aban se sika wa we ne no mejimu 10%. Enti ama wohwe West Africa ha nyina Ghana ha ende tua etwo eche oman bia ewo West Africa na montie miye akwesi broni oba na okase odinisika ebebie ejuma wo West Africa ohwe Cote d'Ivoire enkwada so emabunu omunye ejuma nya no kakra oto peta 1000 Ghana biaba ezu anya omope na omode to betro adwuma ni honti enti unya kakra no akoto na 1000 bi epie 2000 epie aban se sika wa we ne no mejimu 10% 101.3 enti ama wohwe West Africa ha nyina Ghana ha ende tua etro eche oman bia ewo West Africa na montie miye akwesi broni oba na okase odinisika ebebie ejuma wo West Africa ohwe Cote d'Ivoire etro omutua na ohwe Ghana ejuma na odebeko he odebeko Cote d'Ivoire efise omode omoto no ofom kra ezu enti ni aka se NDC o se yeso yete eto ni bi kofom se na be ya obi o pese obebi ejuma bia ono so beba Ghana bebie ama ye mabunu na nya ejuma ye ezu ile bi ye ba ye betwem ezu COVID yare levy no ye ba ye betwem
nice one into no way eye ensemi o mka ye ebra no mo opposition afenye senti o mampani ya biem ebra so no waka nsem bi ebisa eye NPP for se adenti na COVID yade no ko na so still omoje hoto me se nde me o audios ni videos bebrebe a obehwe bi yenti no so mbra
10% bed tax no yeba ebetwem Yankwani oman a ewo wiase ha nyina a echese yare aba eko a yeje yetro efasa yare no COVID levy COVID aba eko China bibia COVID efrimpo yenje omo COVID levy nso Ghana kwani eje COVID levy enti sa nyoma no wo hwe emissions tax any sa taxes ni na yetro a aban ede to yeso as a result of IMF agreement a omo aye enti na obi ka se oh me ba metwa etro no mu wo aban no mu sisi a se obetimi etwa etro no mu Shasi nature namato eto number from near whom. Menka say omontoma miansa me ba sa etoi me ye fi ho. Enti nyaoka no ne no kre no no.
All right, so His Excellency sene na wo kaditia wunua se o wa abamu nti no yituo no. Wo so aba abamu nti wo so yituo no firi ho. Na asema ku bi o kanya mbebunu ya fi adwan koso na ye bo nsemu ene se edwuma na eni wonti na youth no mutwa bet no. Na den na wunni adwuma ye na wɔyɛ kakra kotwa bet nso na NPP so wɔde otoɔ enti oba obayi toɔ no de afiri so na motumi atwa mo bet no which means adwuma no wɔmbia bi tie ni ye adwuma na ani hɔ nti ɛna wɔn mo atwa bet Ghana youth mu twa bet enti sɛ wɔkɔbere no wɔnya wo sika kakra do kotwa bet no so NPP say wɔgye 10% wɔ so enu nti oba betting tax obayi de afiri wo ampa oba yensu enu echi ya wayi de afiri wo se mbebunu mun twa bet na mun di no yopo bim na mun di musika. It tells you say directly or indirectly won't be adwuma because he say na adwuma na ba adwuma na mo ye dada no a obayi taxes na afiri wo ti mun koso na munya mo bet no because adwuma na na ni ho ntia mo twa bet no ene we be tax na free so mo ntwa nkom anim wo me adwuma sa na opese wo ka kire mo eyansa wisdom wantia ontia se anje se utie na utie se me da se bra no ko me fancy ya na audio sin de bebrebe ana ho a ebrepemu no yakọ enim no betumi rolling out na ede amamo on Western Diamond TV and on Untumi Radio 101.3 and then Fiada Enumbre some 41 minutes past the hour 4 0248071174 0248071174 na yanjibre enkenka o message no emfa emma Mibra Penny Isaac Peaceful Bedu where the NPP communications team member ewo region him where the presiding member I don't know should I use former you are still onyan you be antino the presiding member for Shema District Assembly where NPP bama pa our GMPP D NMPP ndekwa na tadi wa share no NPP colors. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, brother.
Bakwa.
Oh, nyame na dom na wo mpa ibonsi. Nzema me ne mum warenyim bi magana ankase yede ye ne tira akahye. Why te ka diskedus na enye na no mu hawo no or because it an kiri du wunya.
Ambo
because this has oya tete. Manfo efri de menchia.
Sure.
We ti for rete ni nara. Nche ne kase na ndase na kase onkoma oye chairman Enchill ako.
Sure.
Wa mai na konya mande wiaza fa na inara wana sugu yen na woriti yen woroshen wo wuntumi na Western Diamond TV na radio dia na menchia masmo party ni mpemfu na region me communication director Roy Sefusini na excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia every weekend ya akwana yempemfu na wo fadom ukeshie wo oye owura Brian Achampon the crew ne hunde na oye ndisi funpo oye wonhu de they never thought there and then an sanyare yakoto abeya owura kan Japan ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia one boacheji akonom na no wonka kan hofo obotum we hia we ni gemdam
sure
intetma say this chiro there you are poised for unity with purpose
sure
na mira fomu so mechia oye masmo constituency mba monoro kese abwaza abusifo wona so na wona enwa otim wontumi na Western Diamonds gidigidi ono nyamfo aze kwa amna afo so yen kromfo so waso wada na ase
sure
de okobra ne otwapala nka woma mu ntete ase
sure
na nso ono no wanka de mepetuma ansa na mda abribi nda na nse wekogbe oye ejanan biatela madan makan ogudusuru ye njuma no bre bama obi ana so ate te do bibiara asim
yes I say akoma because near course we na he's not bothered because o hwen puntunjuma papa ne ye and they na no matter na kro friend dan to ahene no na akowie sa na ye mu bi o high pa
oh they question no was more kind of papa ne do nyimfu me no yam frama bi na ogbo ni bi bo na nchetma se nti sitting na pin lot no osisi ana po no lo nyim de wo de lo nin nti ant no to na kaka nti ebe na lo nyim dam alone you do na dan odu kosunya the woman minister by force import woman minister and moko one time because we da banala and from bi no ma pono mi da mu win na lo kana so na wa papa ni civil the paid mo Jane Mensa office wo fa Jane na opoku ajima yes no office today MPP we na so wa papa ni civil the we pre MC wo kwa wa kada pe mo aboto aba no MPP we metropolis so na no obegina do the bepe MC the mon kofi na no we just one time just ma say and dem no rekasi MMDC so good na war correct person obotum we djuma wo enwe wasere de nontu mamba da ma agenda na wodinam so wa minimpa me pia amba chere one time na opere moko but my brother my sister good was team hwe onye de bi nya obi oye wunimpa ansa na no wa djuma wan kasa
sure
wundjuma no was wa bom na de na oche wa do nti ye ndjuma papa na nkofo wo hwe wo ton aba wode mo no momo mbande nsesam frama no no bo keke me de be di ano amende sma no kwado wori kem de kan na promise oba boad na abuso tum ntanta wa to no tum mo su ama ade chiro nsa na ade be chiro wo kono mo wo no nso jet ma sin sombebre and they what is sikebimpo oyen sama wo kodon govre kada da mazidi enyim de MPP abon wo de na dem no to e fu na mistake no be nti oyen won enije de wehu de mpanyimfo eso no wa ka won abom ifomfo no so won wo gitum na wo ya bibifu mba mapa na onya wankasa wana adwen de wan ya me odo osei no wonso wo bro wan na wo bayi na ebubu no ya edwuma na I can show you there nkabom na wonkaka ni form sisi the way onkofo wor kasa na ewuhu nsachira woto aba no but don't tell me because we like bro want to do anambwa
yes
petro want to do anambwa but obenu school fees want to the ndem krapo no baby na nka wonto school fees krapo no will try and say the BC mofroma for the first time mfia woto abese no kono na aban worker school free SHS na JSS ekotro nsosha aban so for the kan
okay
now so this year wa charge school won to 500 Ghana 500
okay
nti me ka ya baka Ghana hofo ho a papa no so na tele ni na ya kitchen world ni na ya kitchen fit ni na ya kitchen onya kanya dai na edwuma no okatra shop na ada so onya kanya mfa na edwuma and for so be the fie so e hyewo no onya kanya mfa yi nti double slap nti why da aka ji schedule na enya scan number na ekumu ba na ekumu na ebiso jan
okay
that is NDC amambu na dey Kokambu stories ngotina waka wode chamba yanka nche Ghana for the enyi dado
nice
4 years bio menye dem mistake no
yate ya de ehia bibi pa me metre aba wo mo tuti a NPP amanyoko no mo se wo mo ehia bibi pa na no me bo video bi kwa ha just 3 months na ma me no mo didwa omo sufre NPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia afi wo ya sacrifice in free senior school akwaji dum so akwaji this akwaji that mani na mu no ya na ye bad yam yadom ye hunu ye mistake no 4 years to come ye yes a mistake ne bim very me da say the MCA momo made na mo video no ma me just a minute or two na afei yamra me din komo Felix Kwachi Ofosu Minister of State Government Communications spokesperson to the president momo video no ma yen na yemedi komo kakra e ho na CP
in Ghana was what we call a technical stop. Essentially, this is a cargo flight that was destined for the European Union market. And European Union regulations dictate that some specific regulatory requirements be met before any plane of that sort can enter the EU. Now, this plane originated from Luanda in Angola. It was loaded with oil drill equipment and lubricant oil, which were contained in jerrycans. It was headed for the EU market. Now, Luanda does not have the certification to carry out the sort of requirements that this plane had to meet before entering the EU market. Now, the specific requirement is a scanning and screening RA3 procedure, which is a requirement to enter the European Union. Rwanda doesn't have it. The Swiss cargo facility at the Kodoka International Airport has that certification, and they can do that kind of scanning. Whilst here, it developed an engine blade fault. Its engine blade was damaged, and then it was also detected that there was severe oil leakage, which required immediate attention. For that reason, a replacement aircraft, URCEZ, with registration number CBK 7007, was brought in to evacuate the cargo. The aircraft that was damaged remained.
Yes, but the
truth of the matter is,
oh, it's true.
Or you could answer story because Rwanda and Angola and the Prince of Walabano, they have offended international landing permit. They have Rwanda Okigare Airport.
Yeah,
very nice one, modern. Whichever Ghana. Yeah, airport no one. They have better than that. Angola have Potidero Afero Airport also. No, so the same. If not, they are closer to South Africa. What does matter?
Okay.
So why can't they go there? This is a Kokambu. So you need somebody. I mean, me fear in there. What about that? They say plane if you have landed falsely. Now come by a bomb, come by a blaster. Welcome Ghana from. And now so they be on what the chemical be. No, what the Ben would be so. See, as it stand now. You lubricant and all that kind of crap. What are poisonous lubricant? What are good for our health? And crap you lose and I know so on your call. But that matter.
Sure.
So it needs somebody to Oba Nkofua where there you need you safe because we made a mistake Ghana about today. And first na in the a ekugo nkofi plastic chair nkunya onda mu kofo so wo je wanyama ebi wo tede ntwaba ni go wo no aba akoda boaso ebi ba ebusu mesen nzinda no money laundries and fake dollars for wo je wo plane wo so no wo so yanko Ghana first yanko tukakra fongo yanko for gold kakra yanko that is the state this say wo mu And they said them stories one year it is not true, and it is not MPP government then. Another MPP as a party now. No worry, my Ghana for who there when yaban papa. One in the end when I'm Buna will be Sisiano because I been on year 8 years ago or the 327,000 non coffin. I wasn't. Now I would know also no 82.71 billion.
101
Ghana need wrong there 8 Mozia. Fire service one day wasn't there. We hear additional 10% so you petrol to Tenado and I'm watching. Sure. Now, all budget at 2.4 billion, the whole Ghana fire service. But if you Kumasi came alone, you offend RCC alone, about 40-something million to them. Or because they have 70-something million in his account. And so why don't face Canadians? These are some of the terms. Because Wakoshibe world with Ghana to cover their evils. But in that matter, a reasonable government, never betting the influence when I was way bet. The essence of betting tax now, but not the beno on your purposely just to be a debate sikam cutting. Not the reason them time now that there was a need to government do this in Shishabi no to what so and Bebunu when you da do huna why one day men wako school. Open wako school, wo for bi no ekosu adwuma, or the term ni su adwuma, next na mu nsu adwuma, me anka na adwuma no da chamansan, me nya sika no pe moboa nam da kotwa bet, mo koso bi misra ye na wedim. Obi no school fees na no de kotwa bet na wedim. We met some stories ankofo wo number, we di one we no ho ada one year, we use school no nya result am be fe na wa asan won wewu. Kofu kunkun bebrebe. Enti government yen there, okay, man ntema mboto a enjemon eto anamwa. Sure. Enti yam fambra not so damage do. And I was so shocked. No, you mupa de Oman Mpuntuo Mahama. Can I am Mpuntuo? I assemblies of God. A year matters and the local preacher. I can somebody trunk of I am the Bible because it's a chacha. On ye. Na Elishamo, it may a campaign platform of Mokutu Pade. O ye da bottle chacha na nyanse nyimda abana. Moral no pro for na itum yet when I'm some papa na ombende sabi cheche na ntwe no kwa pa ye adwuma nye sika fugo cheche na boa nti wa dem ko school na nko ye ni nye adwuma papa bi because say ya no be ye wuso be we yimla wontu anko school na wi wontu ante be ye ewi na de nye sika de bo cheche no ana amboa it's a ban of the margin bank ya adwuma bona but you did campaign out of that nemum adenas no yokotoboku womba no but don't tell me Zanu mom na wetro na rekache nkofo there. You don't see the 2020 na COVID otwom. China, America ngura kasa COVID okunkum no krapo no. Ahampo do reku fa de yare mo kunkum nkofo bebre. Anu no krapo no we je de ma de no sidani ye. Na ne wa no nti o na COVID po twom ase 2024 aba. Nti we were expecting you there. Nka COVID-19 burn no krapo no. Oda no ofiwo po nsana cheche na awese be hye na ma no because he has no option nye dwe afo mambebu no. Anu mom no and they dry obis in there next year, obis day. You see, your catch rank off there, the moon coffee or yandadafu. Obana membu papa di, 1 2 4 1 2 MPP. But Obanda Kasa on your Kasa daw or your Kasa or ocean coffee bufu there. Yamma obiotron no young corner, they are very expert. I'm very surprised that in the Ora Foreign Affairs Minister. This communication have even come from the presidency. Because Foreign Affairs Minister, he is in charge of our foreign engagement. And my baby money will be here. I know all the another man and Tambua. Ora oku the tab broker. Onya kukudru Sabio I'm paying for plane waha. But you the son and you offended watching the another landing place where Rima plane out more land or no Washington what is our what is him? What did they dam obey swimming pool room or to one yet damn gas no TV simpies or bandama na sabi we tum we need some fine sham ma e jona hwa camera e tum hu ne so na pampam but that matter na mabwa na chi wa yiri no leads akohwi sama sabi on no kwal on na sabi biara and they are fa wa kana na atum simply because Jamble Oranske babies to shut it they have eaten left and right on young then they was abosum e ba sape wa abanum obi wa to adana kasa anan wo East Legon hey ye ba wo no sika nkofo lo boro wo the man amendam busume ba se keke nyama wo le no yehu But that matter. In the dem ko fi na wa yedi. In the ayan na was ko rubber. Na mo fa ngo kokko to the gold one to the one fan kan because enyim na ka for gold. I don't want some say me dey fit with criminal man the permitter. Atombra. Nto tumfo na opem so be bo bia me ma no kwatetem. Golden stool no krapo no wole pekwan na wa ba bagini nara. Dem amembui ya membu papa oda Ghana fo ye tro ye dina etuma nya kokura abaka de abinum na wore ye de wa ba ne ye ade no ya onye the same boy memfo afiri mama owura Oman Mpuntuo that is excellency na nado dan kwakufado awodapa 81 good solid years circa 2016 by this time owura face ofusu kwa chiara so kasa dam na so ruda akulisam na boy na kasa why do olututu break and that why do popo do just oya akulisam go say or TV3 okay check out of na there abada yero kwa akoto mama ya yero kwa akoto ya sina be yi bi today atamros na do
okay just expecting another say
yes because Oman Mpuntuo Akufo the MPP candidate na nkasa ya no doctor or ya no physician or ya no diagnosis or describe in yerba or your Akufo the yerba moment in dinda chede yerba kasa or gentleman ko Akufo don pony 24 hours to live
okay
that problem no waste of time but in shranka nyame and they pay we be the name fe awotwe oko wa ba hom jim nyame asan one man afiko da kan 81 good years and when you see him and it makes me remember na sem bi okede sen ewo nyame a na sen ne no yada on phone the nimpa baka on phone monkof beye but when you are onto nyankopon it is today na wan kase why mo Akufo do why there onye nimpa bi wo Ghana amambe papa but I'm telling you that I feel nko na wie Ghana fo na nkasa wo bakada be mena na do wo biara no wo baka no osanda ndai mo fo bo to bi si o nche biara junior wo boko school e wona be feel there awo Okyeremaba wona na wo fa so ben so na the dream school ane ne presec no so obenya kwa na wakwa
bero
Okyeremaba wo fa so we dumba so na the dream school and the GSDS no so obenya kwa na wakwa Okyeremaba wo fa so wo ango akotrom the dream school and the St. Augustine no she no benya kwa na wakwa because ye maami o mo fa akonye so man spirit recovery or you hu no yo that is only NDC that there say obi yo Mpuntuo na yo Mpuntuo be de chi na say on tiapo na do onye ya Ghana ni kebisa wo se nyanse nyim do de inwa adekro ho no onye ye ne pen sabi be yifu krapo no on wish ne tamfo do
sure
we pray nde nte info analytical also we wa ba be hu there maami Professor J Nanu Pukwadima he is the most popular person in NDC
amuhian so be ko 2020
for that was it because Roma Hama no otunu mutaya jide bia na nkasa of yi bruda na de ne wafa so therefore ayankofu amampanyimfri na bia na obutu ebol bi na egu na adwin ba no so Ghana aso don si
okay
otumi nya akonya no and e be na do bo dambra na wambra kom no nyana wo mfia na 2028 opi onko but looking at it now wasn't owura mami I propose to Rasi in Katia. I propose per
global influence.
Yes, I propose Aban Sumana Babin where this now. Just enjoy your bad. Gagani Aqua about Tunas in your Mpuntuo Besia. Tremotu was set them recording your Mpuntuo Bechi Besia. I bet you. Oman Mpuntuo Besia, dear. Oh, Macamerica is some some more years. Okay, no problem. But sincerely, my honor a day, mammy or yellow. No what send by force on the Balkan salad benin. No apple. Say watch here. Then the movement here, but was sent by force. I don't know why there. Yen animal family no one else mundo. Or Raman so when number will job or pay. Moya now put table about the reservation letter portable was that because crack. Moya would come telling of your for that must be. The one no phone fear what your mamma what is she sent by force netty Yanson Mobus was he say young bomb pay on then. Onyam wasn't because Mammy came here today. Ghana, this on too much science and math quiz on Yana Kono. Simply because MPP Aban, I am a science and math quiz why you could learn and the school be today a Keta. Keta secondary technical. One sumpo or two woba science and math quiz will obey defense or make wonders. Of which Canon go science and math quiz it's preserved for waste gas. Adisco, Infantipim, Infantiman, Presec, and the rest. And see, I don't know, you know, so we now, or the schools in a way, football like a better way, seed schools. One more pure on Gunchan. wo ba no ochusa wo hwe no papa na abra na nende ye na wo papa ye MP wo papa ye minister so na ofata na etwa obi la mo enti wo fa so wan gwa akotrum no a last onye kokko nsenti ogasen this year no mo dey chi no why na adwuna mo be dey okko ogasen mo so mo confront pem no on fashion adwum there on pa ben so won na on that
ben some cool school
yes ben so is a good school
but the way is fire no am why dey school me
that is that
one perception yes
but in this we shank yankopon there under the free SHS policy na abandon double track system or the beno one found bana once na wara echo school biara enwu there mpuntu
sure
wadenum libraries science labs dormitories classroom block volunteers masi enti no we first na school now for science and math is no won channel it is not because of that church of what you do because science no it is more practical now for example who school ben so no oba a practical to St. Mary's
e kra na etro wasi wo adem diabeni
very good what about practical St. Mary's about 5 or 6 schools what about practical to St. Mary's you see that or your cluster lab no your cluster and to one get up a school come you had opportunity to visit there once in a week.
Maybe I say was me a task on a practical.
Very good.
Yeah, there's a white litmus paper and there litmus.
Very good. And to look at the timer, obi film po. Obo kala wa ba that day no the whole class no.
Yeah. But that's madam. Yes, first time me nko nko an yenko anymore. And that time no ye won komo bebre no asidi. But you see we were taxes mono and ye wura honso but my mobile voices by for bi na ti just 30 seconds bi na afei ye nin komo die ntia na ndi semanyo ko no share bo campaign period enum ezu eza na abo ezem cha ye ba ye afei narration no adane mo mi ntie Samuel kuje to ablakwa some years ago nsemi okan na yemra but of an actual to mami
betting tax will go, COVID level will go, the admission levy will go, betting tax will go, COVID level will go, the admissions tax will go. So I am glad that all of these taxes are going to go. We are determined to cut e-levy will go, betting tax will go, COVID level will go, the admissions tax will go. So I am glad that all of these taxes are going to go. We are determined to cut expenditure. President Mahama says he's going to appoint the leanest government within 14 days after his swearing in.
Okay, it was 2 years ago. Betting tax will go, e-levy will go, this will go. Yet yes, Sami Demfri and well yes CEO Emma Gold Board na PMMC and they no want and they Ghana PMMC yambody DBM because of Galamsey board and they one idea about yet yes Sami Demfri so ne okafa COVID levy home.
This government has already checked out. They don't even have a modicum of empathy again. They don't have. Either than that, why will you present a mid-year budget in 2024 and not do anything about the COVID levy? Why? Why must Ghanaians still pay COVID-19 levy in 2024? Lies. Lies upon lies. Don't you get?
Okay, so that is Sami Demfri. May I call next person so? Na next person no man penny John Dramani Mahama ana will promise of scrap the COVID levy yenti ono sombra
Empada so emabunu omunye adwumanya no kakra oto better 1000 Ghana ezu anya omo pe na omo de 2 bedroom adwumani wonti enti onya kakra no akoto na 1000 bi epie 2000 epie abai se sika wa we no mejimu 10%. 101.3 ama wohwe West Africa ha nyina Ghana ha enetua etro eche oman bia ewo West Africa na monte miye akwesi broni oba na okase odenisika ebebie ejuma wo West Africa ohwe Cote d'Ivoire etro omutua na ohwe Ghana ejuma na odebeko he odebeko Cote d'Ivoire efese omode omoto no from kra ezu Enti akase NDC o say eso yete etoni before say na ya obi o person bebi ejuma bia ono so baba Ghana bebi ama ye mabunu na nya ejuma ye ezu Mesenti e-levy ye ba ye betwam ezu COVID levy COVID yare levy no ye ba ye betwam.
Okay nti no we so man penin ebra no we flag bearer ma the NDC na the entire man ne NDC for aya Ghana for say no aya asembia amampani ekaye 2013 December Wakasembi yintie.
You know, like I always say, Ghanaians have short memory. You can lie to them today, and by tomorrow, they will forget. Let us finish hard. Keep lying. You know, like I always say, Ghanaians have short memory. You can lie to them today, and by tomorrow, they will forget. Let us finish hard. Keep lying to them and get all the votes. The Ashantis, I believe in the lie and are coming out to support. So let's finish hard. For the security forces, let's manage them till we finish the election, then we can flash them out. Okay.
All right, so yenin komo.
Yeah, Okyeremaba.
The abeni o say your short memory ninti omo ka kan sim ya mba ya fede.
Yes, sir.
Just some few minutes because I know about so crowd that.
And the agenda now is on course. So the script for let's fly them was. That was the reason why I'm giving you a 5-star, 3-star, 4-star army officer. Next announce njenchen. Na aka for be a 1-star, another constable down by head. But on gentlemen, that's the reason why in the Wobanu Mbebu now, what for one security service. Police for I don't know what's one get refugee nation fire service one get refugee immigration service one get refugee. That's the reason why and they want to send them fire office also they didn't do na you do no yeah they didn't send them or you are dream because end up one every time it was in general pay work classes.
Yes,
your class A, your class 2 and the rest. So you just be one son or you know do man and that already means you just hear all the often sunguma one so gas in this what is mobile poyo. So they now butala welcome was say I'm up for ya then ye you for 2 na damon. But you see, my young Magana fat was Sunday. In the first place, what kind of wild about taxes bear 6 na we 2 go yan taxes and 3. No way to know what the 4. What about count 4 no what about count pono. Why then? But that massive.
Okay.
Now a lotto winning tax and obiaditum e-levy. Yena yimde na no one some or crapo reba or menapo or may yet yes there. So but because once when you there, what it is fair to know then this old baby propaganda will dumbo and kade e-levy scored out Ghana. They know there Ghanaians older baby no them the e-levy mpunko fu je there. My son is skada mobi na what some mo gweke na me nyabia medam no. The maso na aba na oba na adwende mo tu loto ma obi what no tax in the major loto no twa. And this one alone, when you be no addicted to lottery, yeah, I've been introduced to the madden, Ojai, and Wabon. Yes, because when a bufu, no, and this is when a bufu got Cholotona, I've been known for snow dying. But later on, 2024 of my baby. Wow. Yes, because Wabon more concentrate on the school. No way, you know, teach you here. We no school because not every time you told your school fees come because of Lotundo. I don't know why there a druby. Say to acquire the mutu ya medi o munche no miska kana mata mfa so makono ne so no one time yi no e into the means money na but in the how about to import duties and tauna e wo form na bokwa kwato ado eyi na ade no Ghana ye nyama bebre wo wa ya de fan for port ya de bafa ya fa fo nsu de bafa ewim ekwa wo da ade na aboto do nti abofo na wo fa ase na wona na otro wona ano twa bet na ayemo ye he no wala maami papa e bere nye skade man mo nye bidu bet no wade na eton no wode ka fofo wada aba wada den wada aboto do COVID-19 no rekana asam do onya na next one word kakra volunteer timasi a special duty on a other a industrial aspect in there efa yen minerals na dia.
Yes, growth and sustainability. Yes, from 1% to 3%.
3%.
Yeah, so the 2% account.
Meanwhile no aban bi be o maintaining the mess nits me no oye edan me jam boy me catch dey abadam 11 taxes na ye wo on our petrol alone and people wonu mu 3 and this wonu mu 9 na wo wonu mu 6 oye owura ma na just 4 years. See, I don't worry there. Them sanitation on petrol no na yi fuel no pro so ko to ba. See your 2 penny your sanitation and fire.
Yes,
another one so baba njetmasi and see what Ghanaians ye pere me hu dey anu no nyim dey sabi o won fianan and see so yesika osika and the MP Okyeremaba MP jino your those assemblies your RCCs one monitor various projects at the assembly level and the community level na bakara mama MP 250 million masansu maman 150 million don't for supervise or supervise then because enya MPs ni bebre mentuma mo bia kan wo do ope minister obia so dey say dem a yanko parliament. That was the reason why they are struggling to get their members in parliament.
Yeah.
And to them, let me do something to satisfy them. And so you are giving every MP 400 million Ghana cedis, can score billions of cedis of PPP. The afibiano onji. No for good to come. Meanwhile, baby, Abasan Kawaya, the Madi house needs some yedden. Or the Ghana is calling Yafun. Mofretre school them, and this school them created 1 million or so. And the MP needs to kana, and the diamond so that any parliament. No aba ya man the womb breya. The no one for Suma Gaba, no for Suma Woni, with 2 abroad Mekena. Is this the change we voted for? This is the question Ghanaians are asking. But myself, the more than 51 million. Look at that too. Myself, no could you go per or the Sampa Nabo. And one day, Mbeyimbana, 1 year, Juman, no one else one China Kakram at the Tabunupo, and that to Aban Edumanam Faido. Or Chaman Potet Masa, Mitiopa. And this are in some of the Ghanaian etra when I was Sugumudo. I will you team Elishamade. We American Twino. Would they year now? Eye Shanghai, what's moment young Kobe Biara? Yantra, Yan Shakat Mabra, Obobode, Roma may win. Because when walk of police station when I saw in there, Abano, Mobes Biara, will win. And see, Elkone would uncle Moa, did they be all day, ye be the go there, ye be the buyer, maybe you win, no, yeah. But in Shanghai, Abiamakade, Dr. Mahmoud Babi, no wonder the Ghana Fina Rekade, Asumja Yetrumi, Sicially, Nenda Sekason, or Yana.
Yes, or Asumja in the past.
Yes, because at a point in time, then people from Babus wants to either one man. They are expecting their leaders to come and speak, and also face one. But that's my son. Yes. Nobody TV don't know, mammy, you move you know, Dr. Abakasa, what for they also send corporate face one. Papa Pibakasa, though electoral commission and Kade, waging Kugu. Now, so Nankasa, them right, they get man, penny statistics, then information, then they trusted electoral areas coordinators and the pool agent were quality through our system no or admit today bibia new electoral commission obaka the wedding queen to send party for a wana bia
aboto yemre anopay mame ntwa no wa anopay concerning enuma we say ye freeze ayese bia make senye no kre but me make can say o hwe belebele fuyi me ka belebele fuyi ni mo blue guard fuyi yes Arabiane Jennifer Foro akwendi nkomo ana no so ka se o hwe NDC a ene mbebunu o so agi t-shirt sebe eso se wo mabasa etuetu mu se dot na wo mo akwedede ni ade ye frase mo adwuma ne bi ne sa belebele adwuma no ye wi na to itel phone bi di ahye ne nsem so nsem mabobi brand di but ya to phone kitu bi shakonfo bufo di ahye ne nsem se won ko de wire mu Interjuma ni biya so ya dema UT say omo de video mo yeduma at the end of the month 700-800 Ghana cedis no mo so age no mo de apodwe ejuma ni biya no
mama ka sam chen say nyim de na nansen yala well trained police officer galam say fukun
akoto aminem constable no
njatmas
yes
now the story for me to boy ram kakra inde other policemen won hu den kofo won wo unyim nso egwal look at Ghana be me yedro security man all bobo heneja pade na adon ban well only a way wuno won bo mo we won so no look terms and agreement yan ko funa wo ya de bon na ache won no eja wonder yan so be yin afinsunum Ghana on the John Dramani Mahama na abano was so bobo youth na bebu won ban
obiambo obia wagman mu
but that masa na well trained police well trained soldiers mem care papa ne busafo ye Owura Mahama Major retired Captain Mahama may so rest in peace late I heard them galam say na bench osho no kwa
sure
well experienced Captain Mpo and then bele fear 77 wa wunko akoko mpo de o te mabaye we wen kade wa ban ba dede ma ban des wo mo ejuma oye one nemo mejuma de ba pronimpa no nkwa na watron because dem bebu na pobi na asugum do hunde Owura Mahama no nda na so nya on hia 2024
na mebo
28
meba adenti eni Owura fiavi fifi court yere
Yeah.
Naomi Walali Kote. On the Etumia man so managing director. And CBG Bank and Consolidated Bank Ghana no. Near the Obia on the 77 producer or fighting here for the party to come on power. Na fi na koto bush so no konhwe improve eno wo so.
Okyeremaba na kameka me bisa asam the rura say den keteke chen de. Yezan kwasiafo na yede petum.
Na yede anyansafo.
Na yede anyansafo editum. Ntetmasi.
And that's the philosophy of the NDC.
That is that.
Okay.
Na tumo what is are you trying to tell me there? Ora Sami Devi. Is he better and well qualified than some of our young guys in the Western region here?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never. Never.
Are you trying to tell me there? First of all, Sukwachi. MPs of the world was a two top and MPP kitting. Position where I'm holding some of them, even our own brother here, our cosmetics, me like the way Okasa. Can't he do government communication work?
Yeah.
What are you trying to tell us? More production than one win for so. But in that matter,
okay.
Into juicy appointment, but Santeli, I bet you know, yeah.
Deputy communications officer.
I bet you know, yeah.
Or mobilizing you to know, yeah.
Boy, chairman, no, Shannon can't wait to call and I will let her form. Show crass it, but dinner don't waste away and also always say foom. Call a button over the Kazachan.
Okay.
And sure, until I make a visit there. 2028 no. By Wabe Kotobukumba.
Yeah.
Uncle non Janja Amobi. Jet Masi. Why the first people go so many Kumba? Obi that mono yeniem. As a page, my promise a page, it was more abanosono. It's no, Yanim Bebuno, someone's crop on the presidential aid. Nanko Roma, Morocco, also awful play the kit and the bag, them and never Sheriff Mahama. And they never bought to Conano a cutting razor. Or the canoe bed plane him, no din chance, Hannah. I expect the men summing and no good the top broke.
Yeah.
Since I look at Peggy, I'm not so GB. Hotel, on to me upon your gate or at a hotel room. And the gun of years came on the hotel room. All expenses obey Biano, at our own expense. I mean, our taxpayers' money. But that's Massa. Never pay your good tableau, and you know, be catch and day. And blast all the gun and pay you for Bialano. Or mamma and also to know, see no papa.
Usually.
It's all Biatan with ya. Nanda some no abba. But that's Massy. And then you put on comfort for once a day. Oh, yeah, and this are my yaku. I want to open that Cassa won't come on you with buffoo. No court to abedity or Mumbio or Mumpimio, the papa or Ganano. And why you don't no banda a mumbo way once a war rumpo. There to about the more on that expect.
Nice one.
Yes. There's no hope, and you did you I receive what's our group of Sofianopa? Sure. Let's consider a women that go bed if you dare you.
Yo.
Namanzama to 2 quay. Namanzama real. Also, Galam saying Ankasaraka, Yochamaba. And I Wukrom Benson. I wonder, Ora Mahama, Obeja Baketch uncle for day. A doom bounce, very good. Oketch uncle for day. Or young fum, or young bun, or yet smarten, or ye wizzy there. A man full say, Yanusu. Wole say young quiet brotu. Wo combine or rutu a form of Gundaddy. Now, ban well with the opera boy young quiet bread no ban. Obo Yarus no ban. Now watch one out to the Madi Ayo Yamusuka say. Until the Macasana. Yes. Into so upper pet. Beja winara. And Sunday, Equayan Forest Reserve. This is Ghana. About 44 forest reserves has been completely destroyed. And what they say, Uncle Samuno, Galam safe ne one. Mova and what's in a waba woman waba. All right. Because they remember what a director of a agro business at the presidency in Unibia. Ebe Peter Boamo to Kono. Yeah, agree. Keso Koyi, Ampa Makai. And that has it. Peter Boamo to Kono. But catch your position and position of the cabinet minister. And that's my thing. All right. And so the call Brown as a friend TV radio interview Ponko. Obejo Bakacha Popea and the Waba Dada Hunter for that. Petroleum hub no yes scam. No ya kuchisam. No kobiale ni baby, there is nothing in this world called petroleum hub. Okay. Some people have become a brobe duska. And the Dr. Tony Hobby. And now got to. All right. Make a business. Faces mama na. Yamun kofi obejina galamsey site. Obakacha nkofu de edalo obeto Mahama. When you tunu wonke jensu no ope bia wonye gina on video wa anti be na yes etiefo na hefo but that's what into the engine ha ya baba sa command so galam say fight no but as ya baba so na abrantie bi ai na adwin se de bia no obedi oni patam we video so but just that a message in me mbo so cramp na ye there but
we are froster because me show at work that wo deep in that is your display no we are froster me ba so o man krofo to kan ko fully funded scholarship to China me ba twa ne kure me the number no so ma 563 last 3 digits na 563 0202 we are froster mbacho this obi aka say o person obuga na ukokwa usua de wo China ne ade a was 2025 yo de nkofo ko China ri mu na mu gomemu na mu di bone wo manyim obeka cho bi sesebe waye me nka wa asam krampo na ye ode ya wo tre ba no sanfa why was you are so the plane is from Luanda and capital of Angola okay entino se no so bo ntimo nka che falen so wo kasa o mie nanum na Luanda no obo no Rwanda no yet Rwanda ya ntin Luanda why entino senia wa kan me da asesa won so odi nchiremu ade abere capital of Angola and Luanda and a plane free ba entino sani yeso yet Rwanda I say after Okyeremaba mama is the that be brofona we used to mean to me and a la president Ghana had ever had since independence. He has now seen the profit in COVID-19 and can't abolish it. From Paul Manson from Achim Subua. Medase ene monsumo de amade eba. My message to me the message when so the atwa. All right. Into bacha mo de number 0248 071174 0248 071174. Text message WhatsApp my number na fe yanken kan emfa some 23 minutes past the hour 5 untumi radio 101.3 and of course Western Diamond TV and wo ehwe okay so when so they say fen kenken kwa o say MPP mu yam homework yi when so say okay we as I'm watching you and follow you a lot, but afternoon on the COVID levy to be scrapped for abolished in the 2025. All right. The Majam says, Yera Kuku Buain, any Yera Tony Obin, any NDC, maybe a normal call Galamsey site. Equisia Galamsey, yes, catch it almost say. Oh, a video that Metiasia, but they are 3 ideas to say, and said the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Kase, one more share ways and means to media fighting Galamsey. And come back to your fighting Galamsey and they say, one more restricted the import of excavators about my Ghana Muha. Now the Interior Minister, Muntaka Mubarak Muhammad, and so Ekasende, Yai Emma a post commander, sir, one more that the Galamsey prone areas, I don't know, Yan transfer Munfluo, and that is the only way. I want to be a fighting Galamsey. Near be saying, I will say, Galamsey, Kwaya Kono, and this Yamanyoqua byway will make to me Aquana because, in fact, strategies are already a pass, somebody ever call Galamsey. No strategies are rolling out. No, it appears as if say a very weak strategy because restricting the import of excavators. And yes, strategy to fight Galamsey because Nanado Danko Kufado, Nepenso, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia, Ebon home by them by the drone. Yakokra drones about my gun drug supply, yet supply in row. And the say about fighting Galamsey. Yan penny for when this Yaban Momka say, Yadokosha Ma Deja, Yadokosha and Ma Adeja. At the same time, not Kukubuanum and I'm Galamsey site. Kasa, a day. Tia NPP aban say Galamsey munya na NPP so mo fight Galamsey obo munya na yakra ba e be hwe we se mi se betuma mam concession no betuma am Galamsey wo so and more transfer post for commanders say wo Galamsey prone areas na yamu na mo kasa e de elbow Galamsey for abaso e be mo position na de na aba nti ama mo kasa say mo pesa mo fight Galamsey me ba just video na ready a mo roli mame na afa yentie yemfa ebere kakra ndi sa
tafa ase no ma ubia sisi amohunu wa ha no ona ne tafa ase no ma ubia sisi amohunu wa ha no obehunu say the land in the city obeka na meboa after on the 11th that way on the 7th no and say ya wo ho e de mam because no one better akot na ho say the be ya yenu anu mo bre o mo ya dwuma che kakra most would be Yasa now so Yasa machine was empty 1 month. I'll be quite high. Now so the Ababa Yajuma. Now so do Chromo call for Friday. Eddie into Quaco to Abana, John Daman Mahama, a 2 direct. Anton Obi or no, and I don't demand Mama's man, and that's what making home.
As you, Yaban, Omo Mochi or Mogalam say no, or Matu Mumu, Yabama Omo Amnesty, no Masaba.
Interior Minister Yera Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed and so aka sembi say woman transfer police commanders omo galamsey prone areas no na oma trawa hwe ama galamsey adokro oman Ghana afia do bi fufuro beba ne ama ne bere kakra no so ontua fight a ye be yi ono so de front transfers na ne ye be ye ye dey fight galamsey say no so ready a mo me kwati no na yan koyenim ene enumre
sisi kura ya start efrefre bezo makacha IDB say sebio yenye ya adwen say best sasa no sisi kura ya start efrefre bezo makacha IDB say sebio yenye ya adwen say best sasa no police peyi biya wo galamsey area biya no mama order say ye omi na enfro na ya fa foforo nko enti obi a district commander divisional commander regional commander wo galamsey area biya no me say wo kan ho me ka say wo kan ho you say what na ho ache wo de ye UF ho because what na ho won't me fight galamsey no enti ye UF ho na ye dia foforo so akọ ene ya me ka say police one na afoforo na e do wo ko ho no so me mensa ya hu sakre ya o so be UF ho na ye be ye sa to say ye be nya resource because ye hu say nsembone onkofo di e o mo say ye wuram ne ye kwaye mu no wo mo ni sebio ye nuanu mu bi ye di sa adwumadi na hye o mo say o mo bo ho ban no o mo ni o mo na e kana na o mo di sa adwumadi no enti eduru o ye sramo na say edi obi be fa o so say
Joy News for this video. A credit to Joy News for the video. Good evening, Mr. Bedu. This is your old student from Yabio, Edward Enchill. Sir, you are doing well. Thank you. Thank for making us understanding things. Very good. Okay, so God bless you. It's also the idea now. Fight against galamsey. Strategy we are normally fighting.
Mofa, you see, Amambuewa on today, Edwan Rodo quiet. In the first place, galamsey a Jumano. On yede, Abana wa would say Sierra, na Abana wabasino kono, na on pe galamsey Jumanasam.
Okay,
what I'm chatting, Nembom, a kwana yafada yeri yana. Yede say yankwa ibretu na yenu nsu a oduru baby a Ghana water woma yete ase de nyame ahu ye no mobola ye be krensu ende amunu rekesi a chababa
yes
ebu nsu sisi ala ofo bill no mobo melutua water blue nanso mebe use no usachi mebutu egu because ode mensu no siwo no gin no bo wie no ndu ne finfini pona na asa etum nde yara ebu nsu sisi ala da mnoti na Abana wabasino kono he brought in so many measures odru baby a amanfo je dase de ekwa nkobra ekwa pra river da ekwa nsudewu de ampa orukufom isroba nkofo so de foro chinkofo wole show excavators wo yeyi na ade ena de menu anum yare others galamsey sen manimudu after 2020 election gidigidi crowd because them 2020 no hope so what kon grass what come on nkofo no woman hu de sa na aba no ma ole ye no odrokon etie na japade no or ye against one right.
Okay.
Tell me about Kubu I need Roma ama ne di bebre ye kare bo bebre sami je finam waka gina so na why press conference now sisi amonoro kase sisi are Ghana galamse ne adwuma ne ye no wayem wa kosoro na wa ba ye more deadly
okay
important before because abaka don kofo no sisi atumfufu bi abehye won mu until now one kasa ntru na do kita won no nwenkwasa na ntru
yeah
nti wa etru the kind of gun we use no ochamaya me na we dey nkaka police we use no but as be saying that we nya no yemfa ana ye one
okay
two one other closer bodies Africa's fu Abidjan fu eyifu no aka fe for one now bold ebu men na kwa na forest no wo kitekete etru wa abon wehia if you try they will kill you. Typical example now Ben say yeah our forest commissioner and I say ubu channel a forest I don't know but more position I man and wasn't now onya wasn't mpa obedi them atla abandon people bi aka bibia
davi
on here one year when I was one man
is official belt
yes what that matter now you know sunu see upon yet tin upon no bi o oyankatenkwan
and pay say coffee
and the coffee bodo light we pi unkatenkwan mo yan wutuwe na wufufu edu tumala ta na ko
ama mkona do fu
that is that
unkatenkwan no
why pitika now these boys you will come here and a central region ya constituency chairman also on tiase there a galamse operation team anti stop galamse was about the operation team will fight against that what by new constituency na one born amanie there wale bahanti one shana one kofu no one je baby no ba chicha bibi fun koten na why you stop them eti da abani pemi aba condemn them adia atino bi aba kase da ada chairman no ye no ye nti won ye da na da ma it's in all no ye ni Ghana ha I don't know asofu no problem by now no asofu bi alojo no because when we there abana ye won sisi ale e kana aka ne biere amba wo a Japan akoto botuma afetro be jofo abotwon enyama ya na asofu pe Catholic bishops walk on strike there we demonstrate aban on declare a state of the nation emergency na garam safe no one declare on as terrorist na any am even university teachers won posabio wona de chofun krapono what's the no man yamaloko wo ye ne kwa bretum na no ya tete nti wodi wona nyam wodu guo there aban all my hu there when you abodo oloko galam say so the government did everything possible them time no what's your aban na nkote na adeso ya ntonso ya but in day what's your Ghana fu na ebe na ade
ye na said
ye titu because ensuno omba also de lamba muso de lamba but what the pere ma banti ase there onya them political will no onya them zeal no
okay
na hwe fine interior minister na majes no da ba no oye there osunsu kwa poche wo tuma oye seda mo ke no onke de where galamse ni but ebi akọ we bi apon ye bi na girlfriend me no brother ye bi na wa catching oh my brother adede ni we jan and when you bring in new persons
okay
or you good but mama mbeye there they are even rather going to post NDC non-police officers to go and condone and connive where they are NDC grassroots members now and they when yankuya no come on your TV now po akada NDC for executives
no
galam say but that's matter man banda why wadwin there security officers say so they are rather disturbing their party full soldiers because one bogane japado won ban asa me create wa
tell
one bogane japado won ban one man kofu komo ya galam say in term yeyi woni fiwo na yemfo no because whether you like it or not you policemen you police officers senior officers well known NDC members
okay
yemfo ro ko yan kan chero wo ko na eloko no enwa chairman no consignment no dem site men ko
before the belebele for so enkwala and this for the train so
and nche dem belebele for tete one wo pick one
okay
maybe so asem
constituency for na is be the big
constituency for one wo mi no ba be DCC nti wala wo papa wa ma wadwuma e ba ba che wo papa
dabi
nti there's something won po won ko I'm telling this boy they won't go neither what didn't be wherever they are payroll process not for them. They know how to do things. You need timers in the time. What by yard wasn't there a youth and the mosquito spray. I don't go for the year, Jumana, I don't go park. More than what board that watch for number TV9. 1 year you may be a one would if you have been in 2016. There's no what you want to kawa. Why you need your point there? Increment your baby count.
Okay.
Into what start to 8 again at them time, well, if you have been watching 4 point something. But that's matter. And see you put your chroma. Let's see better for report or Baba. Let's see I don't know why you may the way they don't do what you did. People go if you are watching now. They don't do anything. But what I'm trying to say is, Mama band there. The man bend you have been there, you back can part of FFO. You could name young Casayepe. And see, police flow now, whatever you don't go for 2 years because Galamse operated be and then the Mudio Galamse is way MPs. Yeah. Many you come in to Anajan Kudu. Yes. Because I know cannot say them say as no. Oh, wow, MP. Mudo behind no, you don't get. And I mean, Oscar for like this. Yes. I will win. Yes, my dear Balam light. Since the moon coffee, Narano. Eh, what friend then? The man the way when Jessica. No what the phone in Pomo baby general what a man. Takwa. One on him the MP will lose at Takwa. Because I don't know that yes, you know where people for them more than you because I was here the Galam say to me. Now ben you little one ya because all the say when you ma. I said in Casabene a cross and a story about Senamatum Kufuada Abayon, Wabeyi, and many Mamunya, a motor blow phone quit when I may so yatum. Oh, okay, your baby I'm wine more. And to the young two ma banana. Omama no kwan. Me yantu na ya yi say nsunu mo. That was where every Western region there's no Galamsey prone area MPP winning war. Even to the center young traditional seats. Umpo and Takwa. Our bandoid and then upper what they put me in ya in a fum or obey. Simply because one would aban no kuna orokun or they tear a da or bogana japadino bano. The ma benya wabi also ya rob shimukena. But that's my say. Because I think I say no came what yesterday. A Juma way what did you think a cancra? None also Mahamas on your night day. All Momo de Juma. And see, I'm not trying to see a Robica there. Galam say no cono. So ya da Jema Benin Coutin no bottom wa Kunda catch your dada young. Mamma Samasofu, Mamma CSOs, Mamma Sada a institutions in there, no one media for in there. Mamma, you slow police or the batata. Men so be an out of our batch. Men slow a beer sort of over Kaura Bue through April. Wagananti. Young Casaman Chimbano or Trobo Bonde. Ampa. You coffee more queen or drew baby. Nanka you know sorry wajisum. Okay. But that's matter. Because in the Miss Wasamon, some finish your darko a good board a wasn't a one man one could say so a right to buy good what if one more. Miss Watson, I'm going to tell you small scale miners in any idea and Galamsey for someone they produce you good. Them small scale miners and Galamsey will produce good. Now a offended more for a very nice. I'm your knock of them piano. Well, I'm a coffee boy. A battery abacade, you are season lines as straight. I was season lines, a benny to go, you know. Only we produce you good in the amount. That is that. And don't look at that, Massey. And in other way around, no. And the chairman will class no or Luton Boko no was some of Coco no what. Mamma pick a cost crack na and no come was a mudopa na in sense one afraid yet to me so am the generational thinkers no so remember my making come message we answer my room pamucho p me say be mo eba. Good evening Okyeremaba. As for Ofosu Kwachi is not trustworthy. Forget about him and his falsehood. Mama making kaya de. Greetings to honorable peaceful Bedu. Mike Takoradi and what they aba. Afe mame emfa afrefo no. Enti mo we TV no number no mo screen so. 0248 07 1174 0248 07 1174. Na your course no hihyae da ho. Me pacha wo ba. Di nkan lower radio na wutie no ana TV no lower volume no. 2 ye ni atem. We so be di atem a ebe we free so because ya etia no ya no kra ya se wo na wo ba be di atem me da sipi. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Apo man.
Ya me ado me ho ye pa odi ni be okasa free.
Free Abuesi.
Ba ja odi no.
Abuesi ka so kan o fa Kobra Bedu.
Kobra Bedu mam tie o.
Me am kwa Bedu no tna ono. Also can be tell be awal. Now and this about to at share want to at da. You mean I there at foot to be aware than what when go foot there where I for papa then the secretary Jay papa. And see Mama Carton there, one man ya tell what MP party. Now what's in there? All the baby no to do MPP na like so what that honorable. No what so no what or coach NDC. All quite so open them. This only am open them when ya we going where the walk. Okay. On board my guy should be I.
Mate mamini can show me lines no sombra omienda ne homra just 30 seconds na yen check yen lines no mtima mo free chire mo fa nche na ye hwe line no abesente no mesra mo MC a mo me ntwa
sisi amohunu wa ha no obehunu say the land in the city obeka na meboa after on the 11th that way on the 7th no and she say ya wo ho e de mam because no ade besa akwatena ho say the be ya yenu anu mo bre o mo ye adwuma check akra musu be nya sa asini bi na so ya sa e de machine so asesi wa ma a obekọ akọ na so dia ba be ye adwuma na so do krom no nko for so ayede edi hie enti wo kwa akoto aba no a John Dramani Mahama
yan fa frefo we hello good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Meta won ka odi baby okasa free. Mama ntra se menya no ye. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Odi baby okasa free.
Jima hone valley.
Ajima ba mtie o.
Please. Mama ntra wa nyumba na mentia wa tie po nyina.
It's
the make say. Ama Kofibua ne John Dramani Mahama. Da ben o sisi omo hu se galamsey for a terrorist. Papa mbusu asemo. Since when did Ama Kofibua realize say galamsey for she said omo a terrorist? Nke abra no mo opposition omo ni say galamsey for a terrorist. Che the terrorist like Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, Taliban for no any what they call Boko Haram, and then the ISIS. This year, Okyeremaba and John Dramani Mahama Carter say, "Who galamsey ni who is a terrorist?" Since when did they realize? Hey, they can't be a terrorist. I mean, ya, obi obo my own. My boy ni, my boy ni so yakini ekuno. Never tell one to customer come in here, and then no.
Police for no.
Alias in Nano. You know, we free her. Never from that. Now, given a chance, Papa now won't go barometer by a man. This is the most funniest government that I have ever seen.
As I'm saying,
Miss Olisini, the most on set and talk through her. Not Tony Akaka.
Sure.
A Kaka can't be inside, and they got himself a terrorist. Because a German son. And then they can say,
Mate, may I say, my phone you so hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Low TV set no mama why net here phone so. Good evening.
Hello.
Mama fa we say we better me kan. Hello, good evening.
My brother.
All well kwapia. Nyame adumo na so e.
Messi. Anya se sa bonsam udifo sunsun bonsam mamba na ayan bwan mpa bwan na so nkete. Obaka Odo, Obaka Chairman, want to me come in as a chairman. Dr. Baumia in the me employer and to copy the promise honorable copy woman noble me could come up for the aqua. And it's of saying in Namasata or what you. Yadini, I mean, tune good cash and couldn't foresee defense now. My brother, oh, yeah, my chief so chairman bass in the paper we are cocophobia. And to mess the woman in now, young Fakoye, chairman bass and ancho obey, then contain nation for papa. My brother, check. I bring now, make a day, Your mama, name this what Timupobi, what is your Ghana? Timupo, what's your Ghana there? What would the MPP, Baba, Ghana, and what you told? I could be some, and the way to what they be. Wabaka Ghana for no way to MPP on what I say, Bibia. Bibino, and some brother, Western region, you won't touch any that. Western region, Igwe Market Circle, Fitch Abla, where you want fan San Kanda. GMPC headquarters, or one can in the Webedi, or your Takoradi, yes, yeah. In the double road, my brother, from Pagrant, Diko Oye, Seko Johnson Oye. The me in our bedding through the Archer Western region and Ghana former Watu about the Ama one. Well, we are walk with Galamse and our Kukuba in the Mokwe. In the Galamse, when would there? Commanders, Sia, or your one of no promise one. There will be one Wabe Galamse in there. Your mamma did your Munta Canada there. When I won't be one if you're. Hey, Ghana Yakwana, but it's a young quantum watching since a meal. Medical University. What's so when you may now what they call the America there? Africa now from Western Region for Ghana for Yammen, you better know what Jan, no more than been a enemy. There, hospital today. Nanado, Dr. Bomya, in MP so work what team warrior, what down Western Region. In the end, agenda 111. Over budget man. Budget in America there. 2028 abayal kwatonia dati ambo wadati na edikasa amaye kubine so wode second Takoradi fu inala na me say oya kwakwobo me MPP there.
Okay,
special Western region seat BPP answer na dem seat na so 2028 abaje
mera CP amenka wonso. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, baby. Okasa free.
Hello, good evening.
Metonka, good evening, baby. Okasa free.
Hello, good evening.
I say me lie in there. Good evening, baby. Okasa free. Metonka.
The radio PRO.
Oh, Saint Okushambo.
Radio PRO.
Say etimi nkebia.
Meto.
Me lie ne ya ye kakra. Ba mamiti we nimre ebre nti.
Yami sure papa with my parable, the number me better is forbidden so Nabado wire DE. Me just get tenant to free na me bread the penny, Mr. Otis Cobina with Calcatan, number the call also Yami sure no one can say. The radio Piero.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Pierre him there, Oban Galam say into dia on my pain John Dramani Mahama ni Andy Sofono. I'm better go to Gram say so because what's other one. Na apama on the one ntina endi siba da mi preko peno gran say etum pon akodo gidigida e ka hwehwe opia obi an say no then mo yi ma yofo ade ma setting and that kwana ma benjon to amani ma oda magana youthful no also youthful body of the 24 hours economy adiga mo amu edumo waye wa kra betting tax ne yefo youthful nya betting tax we yetu ho ayo de hwehwe just ye petuma ye na ekwe betting taxes wa na tere youthful mo nye duma anafa ko kweta beta na de ko ka eden aya sefem as it bebre sebase and that kwana ma benjo do mani mahama and gonna for after no ya yanka wa shi
all right
or the gonna fina yedim the both two are beneath a seven boom get am MPP na go so won you go that's it
mesme that's hello good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, tie hu wi na afesan frɛ. Hello, good evening. Hello. Wow. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening. Udin bebe okasa free.
Hello.
Udin bebe okasa free. Anya wo line na problem na be free hakakra. But you go say to Niama na yahwene afa ne oto aso. Hello, good evening. Hello. Dabi emboa me. Ma me fa frefo ni nsi na am se wo mo nteme nka papa yi. Nti ma fancy. Before we do. Yes, fancy. Collect the ban on but am se kebo no mboa me.
Yeah. Zayar magana fu ina to wa sende. Dam kotobo kuba abani. Sisiara yenya kane mfan yedwuma sisiara yenyim yamba wonu school nan dama there's a free teachers the wolutum na adekumpo obehim yema wasa aban wa form committee there won twa double track baba double track no wan fa mbata da for life kekew
sure
ememi echeche ni padam kofu nya intase won there ambra aban ba ye ne there mmɔfra nyinara onyi dɛ ɔban dɛ school no nkrai wo ma me nyis ko ɔbɛyɛ how da mo anade enyim obi a ɔyɛ payim bi ɔwɔ baby a you can't get to prefer school but that's masa nti sɛ mo fuma ina nko school da ɔde ekra de botu yɛ da adwuna ban da accommodate one nti nka every school bi an periodically no na nka mo ya in there at the end of the year no we declare vacancies nti bia Shama secondary school ye botum ya fa fresh student 20 but that's masa now since here no because of free no wa bed nti nkofa nka naturally wonye Shama so wontum nko no ndere wo boko
okay
nti o chede nkofo so nka first nko apon ko wa adwum de won koko school cry because I always say that na mo classmate bia onya grade 19 then
okay
you go to BC them time no anu kwa poko chokro ba no aboto dam yes you could to BC you go to ekatre book won because me na so gumodo he was one of the motivating American politics then all these people we can help them yeah man say do baby a inshan kan say na mo ya mo nyedwuma baby oye
wow
now say me this is the pain atro BC onya grade 16 or 14 orukusu adapam na lankasa so na papa ka chende so nya teacher na ho krapa obaka no na wakopum but that matter nzano no mporo teacher fu bi no wo force nde onyim ball bo onyindam nta no ntu no ntu obi san ye krache boy ya to cut everything short and this boy no o psychic no don koso nto we wan ko school
okay
we Jesus wan ko school bi nzam nkofo no wo and the phrase just bo amo na kwemu na we wuram bi nti wan ba no ntra fie dam da yenye ne de bi ni mu nko this period even so this period and share education statistics are true there even the double track system no be the student perform better because them time no one for more teachers but then tell me say oma abanu so make sure that facilities nyemo wo yin no bi wo na kakran odu guam and some of the schools go on double track now when they are well back there elucho double track no mu no yan fan there Ademba secondary school now. Acha baba itia. Why double track? Or form 1, form 2, form 3. Next year se luchum. Njefa na form 3 for woko. Acha sa. Now form 1 for wal but no man ankasa na nka order fund before na nka over 2020 a. Ebinum ko A, ebinum akọ B no. Ndeba for 20. Nta the bank. And I want to wom CCR form 2 and 3 for no. One of them the holiday school. No one no because the class cannot accommodate. Remember, there's a science class. It can accommodate 40 students per period. But that's matter. And then 40 no A no for the green class now. And they say to me 40 no red class no boko aba class.
Boko him. Any question can say pa.
Asaba can just pass. Meanwhile, so any ready they be said already no.
Yes.
I can't take Ghana for there. I done the project about why including market second including teaching Nadina 12 years time.
Sure.
Likewise, time what differences are but in the 20 years time. That is sad in a view. And the moment from an already war system no muna, one red and green no. Each man will walk in for one.
Okay.
But that's my son. At a telephone, a bit more A or friend the red class, and also green class.
Yeah.
And also unemployment or because maybe you won't say
yes. Yeah.
But that's my son. It's in some of the gun in the better than A. Now already Nankasano, Wobano. The dream of secondary school and because what's no about cut off. I always say that you're more from it because you're more from an assumption that brain pona you go to go school. Yeah, they go school. I mean, how often? From JSS level, no.
All right.
Until education, I say. But on the opportunity to go secondary school, I don't know. Be a point or university, or polytechnic, or next. Now one can wash one. But that's matter.
Yeah.
But to take a few people SS no one or wash one JSS. About get quite now. I can't do that.
Yeah,
since I was also so for cut off from Fambla.
Yeah.
And see, it been proposed 30, it been proposed 25. And so when they said 25, I was no 2 million one qua. Then more for me, a pione boguichi. The meanwhile, while Ankasa, I ban a lamp over the Napoleon. As the red go green, let's sort that's not a private person. And I was
private man.
And see, yes, they straight here.
All right.
There, Yenya Butter. Oh, yeah, dinner day, bring your group on bag. You better bring and cook rana. Oh, yeah, but then you don't know why in there. 2028, no, there will be a light. Because and they will be where you invest or cut form. Unko by the 4. Nina so 500 Ghana mpa. hwe 2500 meanwhile se couple no boko at a time na obi ka chiro den kase oba ya abana auto form 500 no nkoten na obotun dey choose university na be training wey no but then that must
etamaso
you choose nina it's yes straight if all right yan yiri yan we man kofo ntiase dey 2028 na dey
sure
Ghana for Sunday the hope of the future na nyidado wo Ghana no oye MPP aban
ya me sha papa yewura Isaac Peaceful Bedu PM Shama District Assembly and Communications Team member for the NPP in the Western region. Now, anyway, in the same community from 4 p.m. up to now, Enchill Nunsia Abbey. I'm not so many important news in the Betwaso. Now, what the Amamo and the anyway on Wound to Meet Radio 101.3 and Western Diamond TV. Any day Oman Mpuntuo Media Ebesum. Why am I at the more past 7 to 9 a.m. Miensia hot issues also Wontumi Radio and Western Diamond TV. Yame muso na yako. Infact osha meni ayi time pa. Me hunu say yes. Bra wa yemre. Ja itabi ajagura rabasaka abinzi abazabero. Meni ndi Okyeremaba AS Enchill the radio PRO. Mahama wadada yen.